Hi Camps Abroad friends, God has done some amazing things this year through camp ministry, and I want to tell you about a little bit of that. And I want to say a huge thank you to those of you who have given, prayed, and otherwise supported this ministry throughout 2025. Your efforts have made it possible to serve thousands of campers all over the world this year. Our first camp of the year was in El Salvador, helping a group that actually had been running a camp for a number of years. Carlos, the camp director there, said, "I knew we needed help, but I had no idea all that Camps Abroad would do to strengthen our ministry." Campers arrived in the mountains by bus, but had to finish their journey to camp on foot, since the bus could not navigate the final 15 minutes of rough terrain. Still, carved into the side of a nearby mountain was a full-sized soccer field. Many campers made life-changing decisions. During the camp, a distressed parent called the director, having just discovered some concerning things in the camper's room at home. As Carlos searched for the girl's counselor, he saw the two deep in conversation. We later learned that she was already repenting of her sin and seeking help. This summer, we also had a team in Nigeria, which is the 6th most populous country in the world. A Nigerian pastor there had mentioned to 3 different friends that he wanted to start a camp ministry. Each of these friends mentioned Camps Abroad, so he took the hint. This pastor prepared well and wanted to provide plenty of good food for the campers, so he bought a camp cow. Then as interest in the camp grew, he realized they would need a second cow. And so those 2 cows fed the 250 campers and counselors throughout the whole week of camp. The start to this large camp was chaotic, but the Lord enabled the operations to smooth out really quickly and significantly. There were plenty of challenges, but God used it in the lives of the teens. During the camp, one of the pastors who had seen camps before noticed that this one was different. He said, "Usually the counselors have to wait for the invitations to have opportunities to counsel campers, but here they have opportunities all day long. As God allows, we look forward to a return there in 2026. South Africa, this was a return to a startup on the edge of the Drakensberg Mountains near the border of South Africa and Lesotho. There, 80 Zulu campers launched into a game of big ball in the chill of July's winter air. As camp ended, one older teen girl who had seemed very hard said, "This camp wasn't just good, it was amazing in every way." Another camper explained that the camp was special because the counselors listen and care. And a young man who received Christ that week on his birthday will now celebrate 2 birthdays every July 1st. Just a few weeks ago, we had a trip to Thailand to serve campers coming from Myanmar. Camp has been a wonderful tool to reach teens in Myanmar, but national instability has limited those opportunities recently. This camp in Thailand was just across the border and still allowed us to serve those teens from Myanmar. Multiple languages of Burmese, Thai, English, and even Chinese made it challenging to serve these Buddhist background teens. Still, it was a time of gospel planting and watering, and many of the young people shared with their counselors that they are continuing to wrestle with the truths of the gospel.
Well, I hope it's been encouraging for you to see a snapshot of what God has been doing through Camps Abroad. It's truly amazing to see how God is multiplying our frail efforts for Him. The best part about this ministry is that many of the camps we've partnered with over the last 25 years are continuing on without our involvement. Added together, these small camps scattered all over the world are serving well over 10,000 young people every year. And it's not slowing down. We're expecting around 20 trips in 2026. Pastors in all parts of the world tell us the needs for their young people are continuing to grow and become more significant. Camps Abroad is swimming in a blue ocean, a wide open opportunity. For those of you interested in praying for Camps Abroad and supporting the ministry, let me tell you about a few of those opportunities. This spring, we're scheduled to return to a jungle area of Peru to help local missionaries with a newly established camp program. We'll make our second visit there to serve the teens living in the harsh area of the Amazon jungle. We also have an initiative in Benin, the birthplace of voodoo. It's a country where Christian missions has been slow to make inroads. A group of national pastors and missionaries have a vision to launch a multi-site camp, and they want to evangelize these young people trapped in the darkness of Spiritism. We also have a revisit to Romania, a trip to Botswana, a possibility in Belize, and many other exciting opportunities. We can't wait to share with you what God does in the coming year through your support and prayers, so that teens from every tribe and tongue and nation can know and follow Jesus Christ as their Savior. Thanks so much. God bless.